Today, we're going to talk about the US dollar and why I think the DXY is actually going to go higher in the short term, which I think is far from the consensus view. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the sale on Into the Cryptoverse Premium at intothecryptoverse.com. As I mentioned previously, ticket prices for the first ITC conference, Investing Through the Cycles conference, will be going up on September 1st. Make sure you guys get your ticket before then. Let's go ahead and jump in. So I have articulated my views about the dollar fairly consistently throughout the years. Forex is notoriously a difficult asset class to get correct, but I want to provide the reasons for why I think the dollar is actually going to go higher in the short term rather than lower, which is the general consensus view. Now, before we get into all that, remember, over a long period of time, the purchasing power of basically all fiat currencies is going asymptotically to zero. Okay, so I expect that the dollar will be worth less in a few years than it is today. One of the reasons, or because of that, I spent a lot of time talking about investing, because if you don't invest, then you typically just get left behind because inflation, just eats up your cash alive, right? The purchasing power of what you have goes down. But we have to remember that the dollar, the DXY, is not a measure of the strength of the US dollar against, say, gold or Bitcoin or the stock market. It's a measure of the relative strength of the dollar to other fiat currencies. So you can believe that the purchasing power of the US dollar will erode over the long haul, but still believe over certain time frames it can actually go up against other fiat currencies.